Welcome back to another episode of This Is a Dude lying in a garage thingy, his little hideout, and we are going to figure out what happened here. Like, we can't even scan this dude, so there's some questionable material here, some careful thingy, so I have to read this, but not now. Now I'm going to take the absinthe, and yeah, okay, let's just get all the items here. Some rare crafting components, obviously, some militech stuff. But this is not the important bit. The important bit is the shard that we got now. That could maybe trigger another quest. Hacks. Be careful. Gottfried and Frederick got a lot of enemies and they know it. I tried to break into their systems once, almost left me back. No, you're looking at a shitloads of ads for this, but if you ask me, it's not worth it. Okay. So I found something. I have just no idea what it's useful for. And the other thing I could do is try to use the laptop here. Maybe there are interesting messages. A gig. Clients Bryce Stone, an old friend. Gottfried and Frederick put out an XBD of his son's murder, and those files could have intel on the killer. If you can bust into their archives and grab a copy, Bryce will make it worth your while. Whatever he is, he's not poor. Regina. Hey, got a problem. If you read this above, it's too late, and everybody got fried. So, yeah. That's weird. Like, shouldn't that kind of trigger a quest or something? Huh. Who knows? Maybe I already finished the mission, or I did something else to it. Whatever. Let's do the many ways to skin a cat mission, which is right around the corner as well. I thought that the other one would trigger a completely different gig. Indeed. What the? Okay, there's stuff happening there as well. That's perfect. Yeah, go to the gig, and then you hear explosions, and then you're like, wait a minute. Okay, this one does not look the right way. Have to reboot his optics, and maybe distract this dude somehow. But there's nothing to distract them with, which is weird. Yeah, there's nothing to... Oh! See that? I got some athletics experience by simply doing the dash. I think every time you do this, you get at least 20 experience. So you don't have to run. I don't know how you do athleticism, but this is a strange thing. Like, I just did this thing here, and I got 20 athletics from this. Just weird. So how am I gonna do that? Like, this one is sadly looking the completely different way, and this one could see me once I take this dude out here. Yep, he sees me. And I'm seen. So much so for that. Let's go for a short circuit on this one. And this one has to get his optics rebooted. What about the last one? Just a fist fighter. Same fist fighter here. And what about this one? Let's short circuit the dude again. No, what I need is... Let's do a weapon glitch on this one. Ooh. Should have weapon glitched the other dude. What about the range on my weapon? Whoa, look at the range! The range is just maybe a bit too much. I don't know. But the other thing that I want to use this wire for is for better stealth kills also. Like, I was hoping that this monowire actually gives me additional power when it comes to takedowns. But this is sadly not true. Oh, I could have tried the jump takedown on those, but I didn't. Come on. Why? Okay, what about my street cred? Slightly higher. Always have to take items apart. Wahee-hoo. And this one looks nice, but let's just take that apart too. And the assault rifle we don't need. Same for this one. This one does not have anything to it. The Omaha has a nice mod on there. Sweet. Whatever it does. Increases damage from charge tech weapons by so much. Great. Well, that's basically it now, is it? Yes. The long blade we can take apart in this one. And I thought this wench thingy was somewhat unique. No. Like, unique weapons are iconic always, so you don't need to worry about it too much. Now then... let's see what we have to do here. Skinning the cat. Can we just talk to them, maybe? Hello there. Uh-oh. Okay. So... yeah, I have to get in here like this. Okay, and they immediately try to attack me. That's just perfect. So I could try to distract her with this thing. Bum 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 bum. Okay, we got one. Perfect. Ah. Oh no. So, let's turn this off. Oh, thank goodness. And maybe get a ping on everything. Maybe even do the friendly mode there too. Friendly mode. Ooh, speedy. Okay, that one gets marked. That one gets marked. That one. That one. That dude. And the one up here. And I think it's almost anyone. Any and everyone? Yes. So, the next question is, where do we dispose the bodies now? There's one on the outside here as well. There we go for the ping. Target power is off. Okay. Uh-oh. What is this? Quick... ah, yeah, quick hacking. We got another perk point. That's amazing. Thank goodness. But do I wanna... nah, let's... the thing is, I always take very, very long to get an idea of what to take and what not to take. Let's distract this enemy here. And this one I could use a breach protocol just in case. Either start with... nah, it doesn't matter with which we start. 1C, E9. 1C, E9, BD. 1C, 1C. Okay, 1C, E9, BD. 1C, 1C. We got it. So, what I have to do is distract this dude from the inside somehow. And boom. Alright. Bum 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 bum. So, I should have just taken him with me to the dumpster. There we go. To the dumpster. Hey. So, now all I have to do is go around like that in the hope that this dude will not see me. Maybe I just have to short circuit the dude. Reboot his optics. There we go. 3, 2, 1. That should be faster when I'm out of combat, I say. What the? Okay, that one is not open, sadly. That one is also not open. Okay. Right, so what happens if I just... like, that should make an awful lot of sound. Bum 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 bum. And we got it. Gain access to the van using the main computer. And information for new members of the Revere Courier family thingy. So, information for new members of the Revere Courier Service family. Fellow employees, welcome to the family at Revere Courier Services. That's right, family. That's not a word we use lightly here. We are here for each other, and we are not afraid to speak our minds, no matter what. We stick together. RC as wouldn't be what it is today without this unbreakable bond. We are one of the best and most innovative employers in Night City. We value flexibility, ambition, creativity, and the ability to work under pressure. Combat experience is a plus. Don't forget, all our employees receive training and the chance to develop their skills. Don't miss this opportunity. Important, as a driver, you'll be responsible not only for delivering goods at their destination, but also the safety and condition of the cargo. Loss or damage of the goods may result in a financial penalty. Before you begin your journey, always check your weapon. Interesting. So, the usual, yeah, we are all a family or whatnot. It's also breached here to get some, to use some sense of connection. That's really nice. So that, ooh, yes. Now then, let's pick up her body and put her in that dumpster on the outside. Look at this. The scanner goes one way, but the camera goes another, which is weird. And there it goes. Wait. Wasn't there just something blue there? No. There was something blue, I thought, this way. I think, okay. Maybe not. Let's do another ping here, just in case. I just like the extra experience for this. Notice of expiration. So, contract expiration unit, so and so much. Additional services, electricity, height, speed, net connection. Unit specifications, freeze, large, locked with instructions. Do not open. The 50-year contract expired on 2075. The client has not responded to calls for contract renewal. Unit contents will be discarded at the landfill at the requested location on so and so much. Client data is removed. So we don't know the client. We also don't know what stuff is in there. It's just that it is something that is supposed to be kept cold. And that is basically it. Now, that one's stitched together with this one, connected by that part here. Good. So we start with a 55. There isn't a 55. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can move it at least once or so. Yeah, I could move it at least once or so. I still have to start with a 55. So where's the 55? 55 is here, but I need another one, which is here. Yeah, there are not that many 55s. So you start with this one. 55. 1C, 1C. E9. 55 PD. Oh, that's perfect. BD 55 1C 1C E9 55 BD, and we got it. Alright, shouldn't there be stuff on the computer though? That one cannot be interacted with, and there's none of them here. And there are of course two ways to go forward. This one gets... Why can't I... Quick hack is uploading now. Okay, because of the ping? No. I don't understand that. Quick hack upload is in progress. What is getting... That ping takes ages. Like, why does it take so long? I could just do this one here. See, much quicker ping. There we go. No, I don't need to reboot his optics. I need to reboot his optics. What's so special about this dude? Tiger claws. Black mail, battery resistant to... It looks like cold resistance, 5%. And this is what makes it so difficult to hack. There are also not that many other enemies around, so... Once I get closer... I could just start... Grab him. And take him out down here also. Oh no, the camera has to be turned on friendly mode. There we go. Much better. Alright, let's take him out over here, just in case. And let's do that. So is the camera still in friendly mode or is stuff still happening? There we go. See that? I have to turn them to friendly mode, and once they do, there's no way for them to scan me again. Like, as if they ignore me. That's perfect. Exactly what I need. Okay, now are there body disposal container thingies in here? Yeah, they just won't see me. Friendly mode is really cool. Friendly mode for camera. Ah, there we go. Body disposal. Those are just standard employees. Like, they don't seem to have any... Like, some of them do have guns on them, I'm sure. But they don't look like the normal street thugs that you see on every corner. Why am I still doing that? Like, stealth is not leveling upable. I don't need to dispose them. Like, ugh, come on. Bollocks. Okay. What I want to do is just do this, but this one needs points. This one needs points. Like, everything in here needs points. So where do I spend the points now? And I said that I didn't want to do this now. Acquire quick hack from access points by 50%. Yeah. I could just do that. Do I have any use for any other quick hack here? This one, maybe, but I get another perk point once I level up to the next one. Big sleep demon, which disables all camera in the netbook for 3 minutes. Yeah, that's not that big of an issue. Oh, there we go. Some offensive stuff. 1, 2, 3. 16. No. That one maybe. No. Nah, maybe more damage. Nah. I don't really use engineering that much. Takedown is increased by 30% for 10 seconds. Like, this is really cool. Once I take someone down, I can move faster. The problem is I have to move faster once I hold them in my hands. There's just more damage generally. Let's take this one and see if I can get some additional cyber hacks or so that I can then dismantle to get additional components and whatnot. That would be cool. Oh, wait. Oh, there's more. There's even more. Oh, yeah. There it is. Friendly mode. And it says hostile, though. Something got triggered. Oh, come on. I should have used the big sleep demon. And the other one. Oh no. Target not a threat yet. Uh-oh. Let's reboot his optics just in case. 3, 2, 1. And let's get close to it. And whoop. Oh no, that one almost backfired. Unbelievable. And I don't even need to do the takedowns now, do I? Like, I don't get any stealth experience here. I could just do this with cold blood also. I don't even know if I get cold blood experience doing that or not. Let's do another ping on them. Let's just leave them out in the open. No need to hassle them too much. Oh, wait. Yeah, small stuff. For some reason, he was unable to locate me, right? I did a strange slide move and a jump. That was just really weird. Where is supposed to be an item lying? There we go. That's the one. That's there for distractional purposes, and this one here is there to check in. Alright. Oh no, there's some other dude coming in here. 1C, 1C, 1C. Who? Oh no, okay. Strange. What do we got here? We got saved my life. Greeting. My name is Ganshukma something something. Yeah. Money attached, accounts of my family, and so on and so forth. We don't need to do that. Latest shipment. 200 leather jackets from Bangladesh, from Icon America. 2 tons of cinnamon bananas from Poland. Distribute to Javantine. 5,000 packs of testosterone. Okay, from Turkey. And distribute to Arroyo. And 5 embryos. Manufactured by Militag. Embryos. Okay, manufactured by Militag. Comes with a nutritional fluid pumps. Distribute to city center. That's a strange one. Why do you have embryos here? Alright, and there are others as well. Nope. Let's ping them again. Come on. There we go. Oh, okay, they're already marked. Shooby-doo. Shooby-dooby-doo-dooby-doo. And more courier stuff to read. Information for new members of the Revere Courier service family. Fellow employees, welcome to the family of the Revere service. As a family, that's not a word, yada yada yada. Important as driver, always have a loaded gun on your hand. Yes. That one just worked out really fine, didn't it? Alrighty. What's that? Rare crafting? Nah. Some scientific stuff. Ooh. Nothing else in here? Great. Except for... Nope. There's this other computer. I just don't want to run, just so they don't notice me. Just in case. Still want to play stealthily, even if experience is not affected by it. That's the problem. The attributes. You cannot get higher attributes until you put a an attribute. No, you can't get higher skills in sneaking if you haven't put any attribute points into cool in this case, right? That means you have to basically change your play style in order to not lose out on certain bonus, or like to not be inefficient, really. That's the thing. You can't just fully go out on... Is that thing friendly or is it not? It's still in friendly mode, that's perfect. I could try to reboot her optics. Her. And 3, 2, 1. And... There we go. Someone in here sees me. And I'm screwed. And they are, of course, like that. Okay, that's just one more enemy, of course. Short circuit this dude. More short circuit. Nah, reboot his optics. Alright. That's it now. There's the computer. That's what I mean. You can just go in like Rambo. What's wrong with this thing? I was checking. Are they in friendly mode? I should have taken the sleep demon instead. Would have been much better. At least I got some other additional experience for it. That was good. As well. Anyway, let's see. Do we have 3 additional messages on its way? Hey, Shota. There's a van on its way to Little China, Rovin Street, full of ingredients for all of your glittery goods. Can you ask your people to keep an eye on it? I don't think it's a good idea for that kind of stuff to travel without protection, except the driver. You're worrying too much. I'm not sending anyone. The point is for the van to look just like one other van. Protection would only draw attention, and that's the last thing we want. Validation. Logan, let everyone know that starting today, every driver has to validate their ID before starting their shift. If they don't, they won't be able to start the car. It's for security reasons. And just got the leather from Bangladesh. As I was saying about those jackets, don't let any disappear. Make sure those slippery little cocksuckers at your warehouse understand that. Look, I know sometimes things have their go missing, but this is one of those times where they really can't. These jackets are worth more than you'd expect. P.S. Say here to Tom from me. My wife's still asking about that recipe you made for us. We need to meet up again. Aww. Okay, so, and why is it that all of a sudden those jackets are so expensive, worth so much, right? Like, one idea is that leather is really difficult to come by, and because it is really difficult to come by, everything made out of leather is really expensive, right? Because the resource is just so... Oh, what's wrong with this thing? The annoying bit is that once I do a takedown, I can't do a quick hack at the same time. So I'm kind of screwed once I get into this annoying situation. So whatever happens, before you take out an enemy, always look around. Always have a little look around at your surroundings, so stuff like this doesn't trigger combat scenarios. But yeah. What do we have in here? A crusher. That was an interesting sound, that dark chocolate. Hey. And some more eddies. Kind of strange still that these eddies are paper money and not digital money. Like, come on. Why isn't everything in here digitalized? How come I can't get access to this door? Maybe I have to hack it also. Let's see. This one is just some normal access point, isn't it? An access point with stupid connections. And there we go. You have to click on jack out if you have this bug where you can't connect to it anymore. So, let's see. That one is almost a nice overlap. That one overlaps this one, and this one is here. Okay, so BD. BD1C, E9. BD1C, E9. BD. E9, BD. Yeah, I think that's it. BD1C, E9, BD, E9, BD. And we got it. Sadly, it's just some crafting components. Oh, epic quick hack components too. Oh, that's great. So, authorized via personal link. Well... it just hacks into it. Do we even have authorization? I don't think so. Now we only need to enter the van. Okay. Anything else in here? Local network says nothing. On its way. Show that there's a van. Yes. Validate. Yes. Just got the lever from Bangladesh. Good. I could do a remote takeover. So, surveillance system is offline now. I can only do the remote takeover for cameras. What I want to do is force open this door, but I don't have the right force to it. And the thing is, it would be nice to have items to force that stuff open. Because back here, there could be interesting things. And there's also no way for you to get access to it another way. What's this? Is this the radio blaring, or what is that? I think so. Let's deactivate real quick. Like, one of them, right, has to have a connection to the security system. At least that is my guess. And once you... Is that... So not cool. So not cool. What happens if I just attack the door? Nothing. Okay. I should actually be careful, not that I just by accident kill something that's inside there. Just saying, like, sometimes you don't know what's behind the door, and then there's this glitch that happens, and then bam. You accidentally hit them through the wall, killed them through the wall, and the follow-up quest is not possible anymore. There we go. What about those? Why is there nothing coming out again? Nope. That one is just completely broken. And then we have our van again. Do. So, drive the van to the indicated location. Slowly but slowly, slowly but surely. Just give me a moment. There's an item. 2 items. There we go. Now we can continue. Wait. Can't continue. I picked up tons of weaponry. I have to get rid of this. Oh, nice shotty. This one is only good because it has a really high... Well, not really high, but it has a slightly higher attack speed. But other than that, it's useless. But it reduces enemy armor by 15% for 10 seconds. That's a nice bonus. And it does not even have a... Yeah, it doesn't even have a mod on it. That is strange. What is Hayakume? So, let's dismantle this one and this one. The colorful assault rifle suit. Oh, the revolver looks cool. The black overture. But I have another overture somewhere, which is higher tier, let's say. Oh, wait a minute. Why do I still have the... Didn't I get rid of this? I think so. The durable zebra sport glasses with UV filter. Yeah. Don't need it. And this one can go too. Alrighty. I just need another level up, but that one... Move. Why is it that there's... Like, you have a horn, right? But the NPCs in this game do not react to the horn at all. Yeah. So, there's the mad dude. Do. Oh no, wait a minute, 150 meters. It could be this way. It could also be that I am now taking the wrong way, and that's why I have a little bit of an issue. So, let's give me a second here. I have to take care of those street thugs quick. I have to reboot her optics. Actually, yeah, I don't need to do stealth, because stealth doesn't do me any favors. What I need to do is do a short circuit on them, and then go into combat mode. Alrighty. Whoa! Where did they get the backup from? Did I even save? I hope so. Where did they get backup? Where did the backup come from? Eh? Oh. Who on... Why are they here all of a sudden? Come on. Let's ping them. One of them. The other one gets a short circuit, and the last one gets a reboot optics, just in case. Whoa. That's not what I wanted. Okay, wait a minute. This one, we short circuit, and the other dudes in here get a weapon glitch. And we are running around, healing ourselves, and... Okay, wait a minute. This one gets another short circuit. Alrighty. Easy peasy. And a lot of cold blood experience. That is exactly what I wanted. But this thing, like, there's a little gang war happening here, and that one kind of caught me by surprise. Needy. So then, we don't need to do the burritos, do we? And also maybe get rid of the weapon here. Is there anything else in this little area here that looks kind of special? Because for some reason, look at this. It is a ram jolt and some other nice thingies. Perfect. Oh. Archive conversation, Oscar Walsh and Nina Walsh. Well, sis, we fucked up. No, you fucked up. Don't drag me into this. How do you even get that ridiculous idea into your head? To burn the old man. I had the board full support. The board's full support. All in favor of a vote of no confidence. You're so naive. They think father will live forever, so they're too afraid to make a stand. Nature will eventually run its course, but it's too slow. The company will already be in ruins by that. That's not your problem anymore, Oscar. You're finished, and I don't even feel sorry for you. I hope the drugs help, because I can certainly won't. Ah. Okay, and now he is somewhere in the dumpsters. What else we have? And these are normal street thugs, or what are those? Normal street thugs. Hey, there's no need for a breach protocol in here. 55v9. Yeah. Ah. There we go. And let's do a ping, a short circuit, and a reboot optics. And the other one? Hey, we got a street cred level up. Now we can go to the med bay and get ourselves a nice recipe to make better stuff. Isn't that great? Now, how am I gonna get this item from down here? Looks like I don't. No, this is not a machete, it's a sword. And there's nothing. So let's quickly get in, move it to the side, and then get out of here. There we go. And this is how you pick up items. So. But yeah, there was a medic close by, wasn't it? Like just a few blocks away from here. Why is it that I cannot get... Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. Got to be kidding me. Bollocks. Can't get out of there. Of course. Good. I don't have access to the camera. Nice one. I just don't understand for some reason why the game glitches out for like really strange reasons. Like, those glitches shouldn't happen. That stuff shouldn't even be there. It's really standard issue functionality, right? Like, you open a window and all of a sudden, bam, it locks itself up. Why? But I think one of the reasons for it is that this game is heavily optimized. So much so that it kind of interferes with itself, similar to a virus program, an antivirus program. It is that safe that it actually hinders the normal function of the PC if you install it. So let's do a ping. Short circuit that dude, reboot his optics. The short circuit was pretty instant. Okay. Okay, one down. That one is blind. We don't need a breach for this. This one gets short circuited and this one is still taking damage. There we go. Okay. Let's take all of the items. Oh no. Like, this is also what's kind of weird, right? Zip. You try to fight, what happens is all the normal citizens are just cowering. They're not even running away. Like there's the standard, done anything kind of reaction happening from them. And it's not helpful. In most cases even, it triggers the, the appearance of the NCPD, right? And then you're screwed so much more. Okay, so let's do a save real quick and open the menu. Okay, now I can do that. The med point was up here, but I thought that there was another one down there or something like that. Was it this med point where I was before, or was it somewhere else? It could be. Or I was driving somewhere completely different. Like where was the other med point? Where am I? Like, maybe I was down here? No. Huh. Weird. The med points are moving around. And where is the van? At least now I have street cred 20. Nah, I think you cannot get in there like that. Can you? Can you? Can you? No. Alrighty, we secured the premises. Let's continue with our little gate.
You want your teeth broken?
Now I have to drive it to the indicated look. I just... Yeah, and I came from there. Wait a minute. Let's just do the med point thing. Where was the med point? Somewhere to the right, somewhere to the left. There we go. That's where it was. Let's just turn it around. Okay. Don't climb. Slide over the front of the car.
What?
So, let's see. We can buy this one and this one now. Perfect. And let's sell, as usual, crafting component. These ones. Get all of the 7,000 back again. 7,430. That's good.
You, lost your way?
Right. And now... now I can go into the crafting menu and craft myself this. Amazing. The Max Dark MK3. It can't be crafted, of course, because I need the perk for it, for the epic crafting items. And wait a minute, where is that stuff? It is in here. Epic is over here, so I need at least 3 more levels in crafting. Thank goodness. Well, not thank goodness, really annoying goodness. So that means I have to level up 3 additional times in order to do so. But okay. Let's get rid of this shirt and those boots. Advisor. I think that's it pretty much. Do I need... No. Let's get rid of the machete. The other one was golden somehow. That one can go. I'm basically just looking which one has a mod on it so that I can keep it in order to extract the mod at a future instance, and I'm not quite sure if the crusher is in any way useful now or not. Because this one has 28/6, slightly higher damage over time, and a nice side effect, but to be honest, I'm always going for the instant damage. Because I'm none of these... Nah, this is just NCPD stuff. Okay, let's just ignore them. Oh no, wait a minute. I have to go this way. I went the wrong way beforehand, so let's do it like this. There we go. It takes a little... Maybe I have to get off of the gas for this. There we go. Now where do I have to go next? It is so... It is a trap. Such a trap. Neutralize the perps and secure the premises. Yeah. Drive the van to the indicated location. As if this is not supposed to be a trap. Come on. Is there really no way for me to hack anything? Maybe even park inside the garage. Yeah. Now, let's exit the van. Oh, this was a Regina Jones gig. Okay.
Van received. Textbook example of a job well done, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
A++. Contract closed.
Nice, nice, nice. Well, it is kind of perfect, right? Because the last two enemies I still had to get rid of with force, but... Yeah, wait a minute. Cold Blood is at level 3. What does it do? This one improves crit chance, armor. The next one is a perk. Ooh. So I have to go all out with the next fights to get this additional perk, and then I'm pretty much good to go, isn't it? Nice. Wasn't there this feathery thingy? Somewhere in the south, I don't know. Yeah, wasn't there somewhere down here? Whatever. And there's an assault in progress. Let's do that. Right around the corner. And up we go. Ninja. Ooh. Oh, look at the blue light. Why is it blue? Someone just dropped some neon. Ooh. Neon thingies. Okay, I need something to hack. This one. With a bit of luck that pings. Perfect. There we go. That one. That one. This dude here. The other one down here. Okay, I'm counting 4. Yeah, I'm counting 4. So let's ping them again. Need the cyber hacking experience. Oh, come on. Only 4 again. 40. Whoop. Hey, hey. Ammunition. Standard issue. Okay, this one is looking that way. Those two are looking against each other. This one saw me. Okay. So I have to reboot both of their optics real quick. Uh-oh. Oh no, 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 no. Whoa, the time dilation is just amazing. Why am I even doing that? And how do I get rid of this? Like...
Not a goddamn thing!
How long does it take until they grapple themselves free? See that? There we go. Because... Oh no, breach protocol, that was stupid. There's no 55 BD in here. Of course not. Let's go for this one. Maybe I can go with... Okay, BD, 1C, 1C. There we go. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, I can't hack anything. Because they're still getting breached. There we go, now it's possible. Let's put a weapon glitch on this dude. That one gets short-circuited. And we reboot this guy's optics. And then we do the mono-wired. Okay, let's short-circuit the dude, give him a weapon glitch. Okay, what about this one? And we need to short circuit him. Maybe put another ping on him. And this one gets also killed. Perfect. Now we got another perk point, Cold Blood. Why is it that Cold Blood is just so offensive? It's like the complete opposite of stealth. Hey, we also got a level up. That's perfect. Exactly what we need. So what's this? Jambalaya. So jacket and a message. Now where does the message pop up now? Aren't I supposed to read this message? No. Second wind. 12 roaring phoenix, 4 evade, 16 Mac Dogs, Brisky dampens. Okay, so let's say combat stims or something like that. Boom, 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 boom. Wait, that one we take with us as well, whatever that is. Nice. Let's check again. I could put this as a stitch between those two. Yeah, it's the only one that really works, is it? Yes. So we go for 7A. 55... Nope. 7A, 55, 7A. BD... No, 7A, 7A... No. We have to start with B... Yeah, we have to start with the BD. You gotta be kidding me. Ooh, there's no BD in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I can get a buffer in here as it's working. So I need to start with this one. 7A, B. There's no 7A here again. Come on. 55. BD 7A. Or this one. BD 7A. 55. No, 55 7A. No. That's not working. Again. So let's try this. BD 7A. 55. There's no 7A. 55 7A. And then there has to be a BD, but we utilize this one here. So I have to use another BD at the beginning. Maybe this one. BD 7A. There's no other 7A up there. Oh, come on. BD 7A. There's no other 7A. What is wrong with this? Okay. BD 7A. 7A. Why am I going for 7A again? There we go. 55 7A. BD. No, wait a minute. This was the one that we started with. Come on. Okay, let's just get a different code. It would probably be possible, but not like that. Not as quickly for me. There's never the right overlap there. That's just annoying. Let's do this again. That's good. A stitch between those two. 7A, 9. There's of course no 7A in here. Of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You cannot stitch them together with the right combo. Then we got... That one doesn't really matter. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. The buffer is too long. What is wrong with those codes? There we go. That's in here. And I could either start with this one or end with this one, depending on how I'm going to stitch them. So let's see. Let's start with 7A. 7A, 1C. There's no 1C in here, of course not. So I start with a 55 then. 55, 7A, 7A. 55, 7A, 7A. Again, there's no... There we go. 55, 7A, 7A, 1C. 55, and... No. 55, 7A, 7A. 1C. Yeah, that's the one. 5, 7A, 7A, 1C, 55. There we got it. It's kind of problematic sometimes when the code goes upwards again. Like I always go downwards with the codes in a spiral pattern. But once you go backwards, like up the rows or to the left or I don't know, like away from your starting, back to the starting point kind of, then it gets really confusing. So, anyway, we got some perk points, we got some attribute points, and which one was it that I was kind of like whining about? I can't get the right level up. Completing a breach protocol reduces the RAM cost of your next quick hack. That's nice to have, but really iffy. We don't need that. It's also kind of strange that all of this is just connected, but the connections itself have absolutely no no functionality, right? It's just there for visual purposes, and that's it. Now then, I could put 2 perks in here. I could still level this up even further. There's no need for it. Intelligence is still quite high, so quick hacking can go up further. Stealth. Stealth was the problem perk that I have, that I just want to level up. This one, on the other hand, I still want to do the crafting. That's just level 10. I can get another perk from this. Yeah, fairly easily. But what does available at level 10? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. The only other thing that would be available is engineering also, but there's no level 10 in engineering. Not really. Does grenades deal more damage? Yeah, nice. I always hover around the same perks. Immunity to shock. That's nice. Like if I have this one, I don't need to get the immunity. Actually, wait a minute. There are 2 immune boosters in the cyberware, and both of them heal yourself if you are either shocked or burning. And this is a really cool thing. So getting an immunity to shock or burn is actually hindering this playstyle, because I want to utilize every negative effect and not just negate it, but turn it into something positive. That would be so cool. So every time an enemy tries to shock me, I'm like, yeah, I just heal myself with it. It's great. Poison too. There was something with burning. Maybe burning just increased the damage overall, but yeah, that's just it. So now where do we put the other perk into? What do I want to level up next? Breach protocol. Like, yeah, it's nice to have breach protocol, but what am I going to do with that? In the same breach protocol, increases cybernetic RAM recovery rate by 3. Okay, that's kind of nice as a fight starter thingy. That's also kind of nice to use. ISP team reduces all quick hack cost by an additional 1 RAM unit. That's nice. Unlocks turret tamer demon. Just for longer. The big sleep demon. That's a good one. I could just take advantage of that. I don't need the 3 minutes. Maybe I can just reapply it every now and then. I also don't need to shut down the turrets. It's better to make them friendly, I believe. Upgrades the data mine demon. Increase the amount of components you get. Data mine demon. Yeah, and data mining is always done at the access points, right? That's it. Length of the sequences. Okay, that one takes 20. But yeah, this one here. That's just so useful. Now I kind of understand why dealing damage with quick hacking is so cool. That one is 16, takes a while. That's spreads. Yeah. Quick hack deal 10 more damage. I can just put an awful lot of perks in here, level up. But no, I need the technical ability for a better craft, so let's do that. And then I can level this up now. Nice. Let's do some crafting. Let's do some crafting. What kind of suit do we? Just the hazmat suit. Oh, wait a minute. I would just get an additional perk point, but that's it. That would just be it. Okay, so inventory. Backpack. Let's just take all of the consumables that I obtained and dismantle them. See how much experience I get by doing so. And there's just one Cirrus can. A lonely Cirrus can. Where's the other stuff I can drink? Nika Cola. There we go. Like I had 700 in my inventory. I just needed the components to sell them again, and now I just had a few. Minimal mind. Okay, that one also. Okay, most of the high unit numbers are already taken care of. How much did I get? 268 crafting. 1,700 crafting experience. Okay. How much is it then? Ooh. Decent. Just by taking things apart. Now, what about creating things? Because that is the more important stuff. Crafting. Where's crafting? There we go. Still can't do that. Okay, so there's the bounce back. And the... Interesting. So there's the max stock, which instantly restores 60. And then there's this one here. Instantly restores 25 health. And then 6 health per second for... 6% health per second for 30 seconds. How much is that? 6% times 30 makes 180%, which is a little bit more. So I would say that bounce back grenades are so much better. And I just have to craft that. 2, 3, 48. See the amount of experience? That's perfect. But I also want to know what I get out of this. So I use up 12 and 6. And bounce backs. There we go. 12 and 6. But I get the same amount of components, even the higher tier ones, these ones here, that I would get just by creating other blue-ish materials. It's always 3 and 5. So let's dismantle those, all of them. How much do I get? 48 for the craft, multiple times. 212 is just the added stuff. That's it, yeah. I do get some strange crafting components, but the crafting itself is better if I do it like so. What could I craft? I want to craft something that is easy on the components. Easy on the components. Let's just... How much is that? 22. Whoa. That doesn't do anything. What about the shoes? 19. Same thing. Interesting. So shoes and trousers have the same cost to them. Except for the max stock. That one has 34. Okay. Then you have... Ooh. The chemical one. 140. The knife gives you 220. And the defender, just for shits and giggles, 282. So if I need experience, I should just take this one here. Okay, and now I have to get crafting resources again. I need to get the rare components. Actually, I need the perk that gives me the ability to upgrade that. And the ability to upgrade that needs the attribute 16 in technical ability. Once I have that, everything is fine. And I'm always whining about the stealth perk not being leveling upable anymore. I should have leveled this up. I need more attribute points in this game. That's weird. Alright. So, what about my inventory? Where do we have all of this stuff? There are an awful lot of those defenders. Wow, 3 mod slots do they have? Yeah, and I got, of course, like 3 and 5. Of course. Machine gun, it's also one of those. Rid of that. And this one too. And these I had in my inventory before. Let's just get rid of those. Those. So, melee, get rid of the knife. This one, now what about those? 440? What's the difference? This one does more damage. Okay. So why is it that the other one just had more overall damage-ish thing? Why can't they stack? Come on. Combat amplifiers. Just because they are mods and they're supposed to be slotted on to weapons one by one, they can't be stacked. Just because of that. But at least they don't weigh anything. And we got it. So now about the the mag stocks. They're nice. Nice. Clothing. Oh, the field jacket looks neat. And this one too. The waterproof combat turtleneck. Don't want to dismantle. This one I just want to dismantle because it's just meh. So, alright. Now, how much crafting experience do I have obtained? 22. And 3,000 something. And I just need a few more points. I have to be careful not to waste too many crafting resources, but it's just so much better to craft this stuff. But I don't want to use too much of those components here. Oh, wait a minute. I made some of those chemical blades. They're in cyberware, aren't they? And arms? No. I have to look into the inventory. Under backpack, under cyberware. This is where they are. Okay. And I can make thermal and physical ones, don't I? Yeah. So let's get rid of those. And this one. And this one. Okay. Do they weigh anything? No, they don't. That's pretty good. Because then, that means I can just craft one of those. Just to have it in my inventory as a possible choice for the future. And this one here. Let's just craft multiples. And then I don't need to dismantle them one by one. I can just dismantle them as a bunch. Get an awful lot of those rare crafting components at the same time. Only thing is, yeah, the cost might not be high enough. I have to really calculate that. It's just iffy sometimes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's dismantle everything in the inventory. The consumables, this one. Bam. All of them, of course. Hey, 265. Oh, yeah. Now, what about my character? 7,000. I just need a few more experience points. That's why I stopped. I wasn't quite sure how much that one will get me. 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 9. Actually, I can just dismantle them. Like, there we go. Crafting is leveled up, and now I can just dismantle the thing and end up with somewhere around like 300-ish rare components. Nice. Perfect. Wait a minute. There. We got an additional point. I got the upgrade thingy too. Now, like, I end up having an awful lot of perks, but I can't use them because there's nothing in here that is in any way useful. That's the problem. None of it is any good, except for maybe engineering. Okay, wait a minute. How would you improve engineering? By throwing grenades, or by how would you do that? I could at least put a grenade thing in here that makes me immune to my own grenades. Or wait a minute, I could make a shock and a burn grenade, stand in there, and then heal myself inside the effect. Oh, that would be so cool. So that one just deals more damage. That's great. And this one increases crit chance while sneaking. Yeah. Movement speed after successful takedown is increased, of course. Successful takedown. So if I don't take them down but kill them instead, then I will not have the movement speed. And yeah, what about this? This one gives me another perk, some bonus health, some stamina, some resistances, whatever. Increases the duration of cold blood by 5 seconds. Oh, that could help a lot. Reduce quick hack cooldown by 3 per stack. Increases all resistances by so much per stack. I don't need weapon recoil. Gain for 4 seconds. Stacks up to 2 times. There we go. That one makes it at least more potent, so I can get 2 of them here and increase the duration of it. And I just get a bonus of... Wait a minute. And increase movement speed by 2%. After defeating an enemy, gain cold blood for 10 seconds and increase movement speed by 2%. Stacks up to 1 time. What stacks here? The movement speed? Or is it... I think so. Yeah, now I get bonus movement speed after that. And movement speed is cool. Movement speed is great. But I don't want to waste the points in here. I just need it to be some kind of a filler perk to give me additional upgrade points again. Oh, it's just so iffy, you. What to take, what to take, what to take. Okay, I get an awful lot of perks anyway, so I should just upgrade the stuff that synergizes with the way I play in this game. And in this case, I dish out tons of damage with quick hacks, and I want to do monowire kills here. Monowire is, of course, the cool perk. I don't do reflex though. Not at all. No guns, no blades, no nothing. Increase, yeah, with blades. That's the thing. Anything in here just gets better with blades. What about the body perk? Health slowly regenerates during combat. There we go. Actually, yeah, why not? Let's just take this. Heal during combat and we're good. You don't need to have that many perks in here, but Jesus. The first one you get at 5. So I need to put 2 more attribute points in here to be useful at all. Like this one increases max health. This one doesn't do much. Health regeneration, up to 7% of max health outside of combat. Max stamina by 10%. Nah. This one, shotguns and light machine guns deal more damage. Nope. Street brawler increases damage from combo attacks with blunt weapons. By 30%. Blunt weapon. What is the monowire? Damage from strong attacks with blunt weapons. Okay, now it depends on what thingy I deal damage with. What's the blunt? What is the monowire? The monowire is what kind of damage? What weapon is this? Is it? It is a monowire. So, monowire charges, then equip by not using combat attacks with a charge wire deal bonus damage based on the charge level. Charge level and bonus damage deal to decline with each attack. So it's more like a once attack and then do something else. Very effective against groups of enemies, of course. But what is this thing? It says monowire. I don't know if it's a blunt or if it's a sharp weapon, similar to this one. This one is non-lethal. Does it say that it is a blunt weapon? It is a blunt weapon. It's right there in the perk. May not be lethal, but your enemies wish it was. So this one says it's blunt. Then there's tech, and then there's other stuff. And this is how you differentiate between the different weapon types. Like, where's this one? Okay, of course, then you have like shotguns and whatnot. And torsos and whatever. Blunt weapon. Is monowire a blunt weapon or not? But this is not... I would just waste some points in here, if anything. I should try something different. Consumables are 25% more effective. Okay. But that's not really helping me at all, is it? There we go. Chance of looting a weapon, mod, or attachment. But only once I loot from drones, mechs, or robots. How often do I loot them? Like 10 times till now? It's not that much, to be honest. And this one is just bonus damage against robots and the like. No. I was whining about the turret here, the big sleeper demon. Yeah, I should definitely take this one here, much better. Do I need to level this up even further? Do I? Components acquired from access points, yeah, and... What else? What else? Reduce all resistance for enemies in the network by 30%. I could take that one too. And automatically highlight nearby access points. Okay. That's nice, but do I use it? Nah. I should rather go for something with more damage. Recovers 1 RAM. For all other active quick hacks by 10%. Yeah, the daisy chain. 10% more damage. Or I just keep the perk points until I can utilize them. Yeah. Okay, let's just go with option number 3. We don't have good ones, so we don't care about them that much. That's also another iffy bit. Like, if there's not as much choice as you want to be in there, then you're also screwed. Hey, for some reason... it's the grenades. Yeah, it's the grenades. I was wondering why I was still at 150-ish load on myself. But it was there for a reason. Wait a minute, I'm going the wrong way. I have to go this way here. So, you can sprint and jump. And the problem is, once you did the jump, you cannot continue running. Ooh. Yeah, you cannot continue running. You can only do a slide. So you can't just go slide, jump, because they... Interesting. Because it's just not working like that. This game is not Warframe. I remember that. But yeah, Warframe had a really strange muscle memory thingy. Like, if you get in it and you know how to do this, you're just cycling between jumping and crouching, jumping and crouching, jumping and crouching and whatnot.
Hey, Maelstrom's got a cyber psycho problem. I want him alive, so really try here. And be careful. Maelstromers are crazy. Psychosis or not.
Alright. And is this the one? Cyber psychosis sighting? No, wait a minute. Ah, this one is over here. And I want to track this and the reported crime right in front of me. Alright. Yep. That's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. So let's end this episode and continue with this little intermezzo in the next one. Until then, like and subscribe. Ta-ta!